boring and an adult thing to do. My dear opponent, how often do you watch the news or even read a newspaper? For democratic imbalance. Research that has shown that a quarter of population of the world in all countries are teenagers. My dear opponent, allowing people under 18 years to vote would create an imbalance in our electoral system, as these inexperienced ones would likely vote for good looks and physical appearance, thereby disregarding credible leaders. 5. Security. Permit me to ask my dear opponent, were you on the day of governorship or presidential election? Did your parents, due to fear of electoral violence, allow you outside? If not, then why do we put a greater majority of tomorrow's leaders in harm's way or in the name of election? 6. Poor sense of judgment. My dear friend and opponent, believing you're below 18, what would be your criteria for voting if asked to vote? Or would you cast a lot of numbers? Toss a coin head for this and a tail for that? Or is a thing as important as leadership a joke? As we teenagers often find funny things in every serious matter. Lastly, age of majority. The Nigerian Constitution declares the age of 18 as an age of majority. If the Constitution sees people below 18 as minor, how then do we qualify these ones to vote? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. It's time for us to get to the rebuttal. Like I said, we are short on time this morning as we have the major final coming through, and we're going to pass the microphone to the opposer of the motion with her rebuttal statements. Just hold on, and we're back after this.
This is I Beg to Differ on 92.3 Nigeria Info. The conversation continues in a moment.
All right, I Beg to Differ 2023 back, third place match, and Victor Favour, are you ready for your rebuttal?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3 minutes, it's always on the clock. Your time starts now.
I salute the hands once more. I remain Victor Favour in a call to reboot my opponent's intelligent point in argument, as she mentioned the following: law-abiding, adult responsibilities, knowledge and experience, and so on. Well, I would like to address your introduction. I did hear you define democracy and comparing its definition to voters' eligibility. I would add this, that children also qualifies as quote-unquote people. So should they be able to vote? Of course not. Secondly, my dear opponent, it is one thing to handle adult responsibility and another thing to be mentally cultured for this problem. If the law does not permit juveniles to take alcoholic beverages, drive, or even make important decisions, so why should it permit them to vote? 3. You said young people are expected to be law-abiding, but not a part of making the law. In the same vein, sick people are expected to take medication for their own good, not prescribe and produce this medication. Or are you in any way questioning the dexterity of our lawmakers? 4. If there is really no wrong vote, like you say, my dear opponent, then vote by an electoral malpractice should be justifiable, as the odds are in favor of wealthy. 5. The idea of having adults take a political test before voting. The idea of having adults take a political test before voting simply means that uneducated Nigerians would not be able to vote, as they could not pass this test. As they would not pass this so-called test. I was confused after paying a close attention to my point and undeniable reason that eligibility for voters should not be 16 years and above. Thanks.
All right, 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. That was Favour. Emirald Ham is coming up next. We'll go to the microphone to her for her rebuttal statement. Emirald.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3 o'clock. Once again, for you to give the debate, the final one for you this season. Your time starts now.
With all protocols duly observed, I still am Emirald Handsome. My dear opponents have pointed out this day her reasons for opposing the motion at hand, and in doing so, I heard the following: poor self-control, desensitization, teen on involvement in politics, democratic imbalance, and security. Furthermore, my dear opponents, you made mention of poor self-control. That should not even be a topic of discussion, as you and I have time past witness our adult politicians and lawmakers exchange countries in the government house too much for having self-control. You would say. 2. Desensitization. Another good values we have learned from our parents and guardians is power discernment. Election campaigns and debates are Election campaigns and debates and are organized so we can by candidate choose a leader. I believe a teenager can understand a basic debate. 3. Teen on involvement in politics. Yes, you might not be a newspaper reader or be known to sit before a television for 6 o'clock news, but you now have access to the world's fastest news hub, social media, and it would interest you to know that teenagers and youth has a greater majority for all social media platforms. 4. Democratic imbalance. Well, it is obvious that my 4th point in presentation addresses this point, as research shown in the countries that tried this reduction in eligibility noted great success in voting. 5. Security. Yes, security in the past decade may have played Nigerians, so we cannot stop making national progress because of this setback. Yes, of a truth, I was not there on the day of election, but that would be a different case if Nigeria adopt the system of electronic vote, where voters can cast their vote from the comfort of their homes during election. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. Just under 3 minutes, both of them have done justice. They have tried their very best. 20 minutes gone past. I can see their face excited. Okay, all right. So deep breath, ladies. Deep breath. Okay. All right. So the final debate for this season. You guys have delivered your opening and your rebuttal statements. We're going to take a break and we're going to have the judges give us the answer. Obviously, you do know that the third place winner gets a prize as well. You know that, right? Did they tell you?
Yes,
okay. All right. Now, before I let you guys go, tell me, what's the name of your school again?
Jesus Offspring Modern International School.
Interesting. Where's that located?
At Emirald.
All right. So you guys come from Italy every time you have the debate here?
Yes.
Okay. And your parents are aware, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did anyone come with you today?
No.
So they're probably at home listening.
Yes,
fingers crossed. Okay. All right. Now, in all time you've had, quickly tell me, what's been your experience coming on radio, having this, debates, with other people? What's it been like for you?
It's fun.
Emirald? It's fun?
Yes.
Would you like to do this again?
Yes, sir.
You would?
Yes,
What
sir.
about you, Victor Favour?
Same, it has been great, and it has helped me to stress my brain a little.
Okay. So school wasn't stressing your brain. Wow. Okay. I'm very pleased that the debate, has helped you stress your brain. But let's talk a bit about your school. Is there a debate club in your school?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. So you guys are the first ones to take, the bull by the horn, literally, and then try your hands at this.
Yes, sir.
So no debate. What kind of clubs do you have in school? I'm sure there's a dance club. Everybody likes to dance.
Music club.
Yeah. Are you in the music club?
No.
Oh, okay. What about you, Victor? What club are you in? None. Wow. And you picked out this to come through. Okay. All right. So I hear the results are coming out very shortly. We'll have to ask you to step outside. Thank you very much. All the best. And thank you for coming through. Victor Favour and Emirald Handsome. Third place finalists. The results coming through.